because I wanted the most punishingly hard thing to develop. And when we make the game, I wanted it to be punishingly hard to the people play. That's why people get pissed. They play it. I mean, they don't get pissed, but they play it. They love it. But then they get infuriated to some degree because like it's so hard. And I'm like, yeah it is hard. Because that's the way the 80s games were.
Yeah. Even from the trailer, I thought that it was hilarious because I played obviously parts of Blood Debt, and then I actually didn't realize that it was like the same game within the same universe. So I went back on the Steam page and I had a look at the trailer, and I'm like, man, this dude's using a lot of bad language, and he sounds like he would be the kind of person that would be like, back pimp slapping, women in alleys and that sort of thing. To get to the bad guy, he's not afraid to kind of do what's necessary. But when we first started the game and the cabinet opened up to show the suit in it, it immediately reminded me of both Keaton and Ben Affleck when their cabinets open and they're stood there for a second looking at the bat suit, and you just know you're like, shit's about to go down. It's time for it, sort of thing. Sam came to us with a few games, and there were some that I was a fan of. There were some that Deadforge was a fan of, and he really, really, really liked Night Jackal. In fact, you said something like it was it 1,000 times better than some of the other games that we'd been pitched or something like that.
I mean, like when I saw Night Jackal, it was like Batman. It kind of reminded me of the Phantom as well, which I was going to ask if there's any kind of inspiration from stuff like the Phantom and like those older like 50s style.
Yeah, there is
old school comics.
It's sort of a combination. Like it's it's a lot of things. I mean, you're talking about, I'm an old man. I'm old. And so that's from years and years and years of like reading comics and as a child to an adulthood and all that. Probably a little too adult for reading, but yeah, 100%. It's all the things that have informed me through the years.
Yeah, and I saw like you had the grappling hook in there, and it just seems like another one of those games made in this engine that's like kind of pushing the limits again. Like I think what was it? Satan really did that.
Yeah.
And I was trying to think what was
Reverend?
Yes.
Reverend
really did that. And then,
looking forward to Reverend's sequel as well.
I feel like each time we get like a new game in Easy FPS Editor, I feel like it's just somehow people keep pushing it and just making cooler and cooler stuff. Time goes on. Even Sam's games with like Scarab and stuff like that. I mean, he's doing some crazy stuff. Like Scarab is like, it's crazy open and just massive. And it's just really cool. So I think it's cool to see this. Just like when I saw the game, I was like, oh man, I didn't think you could do some of these things in Easy FPS Editor, and it just all looks really cool. It also kind of reminded me of was it Fallen Aces a little bit?
Which one is Fallen Aces?
That's of a setting.
New Blood title set in Prohibition era. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
An immersive sim, and it has like a kind of comic book art style. There's actually a vigilante superhero type character in that game. Yeah. That's cool. Also kind of reminded me. There's a similar color scheme there and stuff, and it's kind of funny. But yeah, I forget what he's called though. It's been a minute.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out because that sounds right
really
up
cool
my
game.
alley. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, all the DOSMan games that they've been releasing. I told Sam this. I don't know if he was listening because I was on stream and he was in the chat, so I don't know if he bounced at that point. But I told him, I was like, the two games that I'm just such a fan of is he did one of the ninja game. I can never remember the names, like Flash of the
Blade.
Flash of the Blade.
Flash of the Blade.
X. Yeah, he would prefer X.
Yeah, the new one.
I was like, you have ninjas from the 1980s. I said, you got me wrapped because like who the hell doesn't want to shoot like throwing stars? So that one's great. And then he's got the new one that's like Blood. Was it Blood Match? It's like it's like Gladiator style.
Yeah, the Gladiator one. Yeah,
that's got me hooked. Those are the two things. It's like he's making games for me now, I feel like.
Yeah, right.
Apparently, you might recognize one of the voices in the upcoming Gladiator game as well.
Is it you?
Not me. No. It's
Yeah.
He's actually.
I'm voicing a character in the game.
He's
I'm
actually
pointing like everybody knows who I'm pointing at. You or you?
So,
You or
yeah,
you?
Deadforge is going to appear, and he's already appeared in one of them as
Yeah.
well. Was it Reaper?
Yeah.
Was it?
It was Reaper. Yeah, I did.
Right on.
I did one line, one word in Reaper. I was the. Is it the executioner character?
I think
it was.
It is. Yeah. Scully did the jester, which is just the
which
stuff
is my
of
favorite
nightmares.
one. It's my favorite one because you're going through and you just hear, what was it? What is it he says?
It's really high pitched. I just remember that. Yeah.
But it says something, and it's comical, but it's also creepy.
Yeah.
It's like, and you're like, what's happening? And they just come around the corner, and it's great.
That's amazing.
So with just talking about Blood Debt again,